Welcome, and welcome back, everybody, to the OK Grognard Show. This is Monday, May 29th, 2023, Memorial Day in the USA, 10 a.m. Central. We're soon thereafter in beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Yeah, we're going to take another look at the state of my 1E AD&D campaign. People seem to enjoy that last month when we did it, so we're going to take another look. That's how we do. Maybe we'll make it a regular thing once a month, or maybe once every other month, depending on, if we're playing often enough. If we don't have too many canceled games. So we'll see how that goes. But, play it by ear and run some uh, run some games and then do an update periodically. It's been a little crazy, to be honest. My Grimwald campaign. Of course, it's a first edition AD&D campaign, as I said at the top of the show. It is a good deal of fun for me to run. I just love running first edition Dungeons and Dragons. It's a roughly mid-level campaign. I think only the magic user is still fourth level, and he's missed a couple games, so that's kind of slowed him down, or he'd probably be fifth. So we're looking at fifth through seventh level characters right now. The thief being the highest level character, right? The um, the cleric probably being second. Wendy does not miss many games, and also clerics progress fairly quickly, second only to thieves. The two fighters, I think, are sixth level, if not seventh. They'll be seventh pretty soon. They don't miss many games at all, so they have that advantage. The Ranger moving up a little slower, joined a little later, but hasn't missed much since. And boy, is that everybody? Ranger, two fighters, thief, magic user, cleric. Yep, 6 players. So there you go. They vanquished some cultists since the last time we did an update, and did it rather handily. They hired a fair amount of muscle to go with them, which was probably a good thing because some of that muscle succumbed to the paralytic poison that was being used by the cultists. They don't use outright killing poison because they want people that they can then sacrifice to their demon god. Ooh, icky. You don't want to end up like that. Couple of people got paralyzed, including one PC, but the rest of the adventuring party was able to overcome what was left of them. The Rather than being captured, the cult faction leader uh, committed suicide and did not wish to be questioned, did not wish to give up any secrets, died in service of his demon lord. And so that was that. So that was a pretty huge deal. The group got back to the large town, small city, and traded in a bunch of things, made some deals with the temple there, found that they disliked the temple even more than they thought they did before, despite it being the temple to the deity that three of them, including the cleric, worship. So it's kind of been a love hate thing, sort of a hold your nose and cut the deals sort of a deal. They got in good with some dwarves. Of course, they had rescued some dwarf emissaries a previous adventure, which is how they found out about the cultists and why they went back to flush them out and finish them off. And when they got back to the town, and the cultists or the dwarves had been, they are foreigners, most dwarves not welcome in this area, and they were ironing out a trade agreement. They were getting ready to set sail to head back to their hometown of Jalston and get that trade agreement ratified by their uppity ups on that end. And so, with an interest in making some more contacts in an area of the kingdom that they have not been to before, they decided to join them. And sadly, there was an assassination, two of them actually, of the two dwarven diplomats on their way back one night by somebody who professed to be a brother of their Jarl, she being in charge of the town, Smiteborn, whence the group originates. So there was some question about divided loyalties. On the one hand, they had rescued, saved the lives of these two dwarves as well as four others who were with them. And on the other hand, this assassin, just prior to doing the deed, was claiming to be a sibling of their liege. So only one of the characters was awake until this gets ironed out. I don't want to get too deep into the details, but let us just say that this PC unwittingly assisted with the assassination, although knew that it was going to be an assassination, so kind of hard to sidestep that one. Gotta own it, I would guess. In any event, it is up to the group when they get together next time, now that they've tracked down the assassin back to Smiteborn, and the assassin has taken sanctuary in their temple. And the person who was in unwittingly helping the assassin is fully aware of where the assassin is and has yet to reveal that to the rest of the party, who is also interested in bringing this assassin to justice. So there's a lot of balls being juggled here. There's a lot up in the air, and hopefully when we meet early in June, we'll be able to iron some of that stuff out, get some of the details. A lot of politics going on with this group. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't always have to be combat. So, good times. And we'll just leave it at that. It's enough to say thanks to everybody for checking out the show today. This was the state of my 1E AD&D campaign. It is Memorial Day here in beautiful Lake Geneva. We will say that the show streams live on Twitch each Monday at 10 a.m. Central, and then it's archived on YouTube. Follow the channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the little bell to get updates, give us a thumbs up, all that other good stuff. Thanks to our Patreon supporters as well: Tom Tullis of Fat Dragon Games, Carlos Slicing of Castle Entertainment, Heath Farndon of the AD&D 20, Dave O'Brien of Quacks Games, and Sean Rather, Shane Bradley, DM extraordinaire, also a player in my campaign. This has been the OK Grognard Show from beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Bye bye.